How's it going, everybody? Today we're going to be taking a look at two Lee Enfield number 5 Mark I jungle carbines, as they were called. And this was the British attempt to lighten the long number 4 rifle and make it more of a jungle-capable rifle for fighting in the jungles. And these are two separate variants. This one is older. This is a 1944 dated rifle, and this is a 45 dated rifle. There's some key differences, such as the bigger drilled bolt and differences here and here. The wood went all the way to the end, and on this one, it turns into a metal end cap. But anyway, the British that it was a good idea and a well thought out rifle, and they did a lot of lightning cuts and such, but the issue is there was a lot of I don't know how you describe it, but soldiers were having major issues in the field with a wandering zero, and they said that they zero their gun, and then as time went on, it would change, and people speculated that it could be the lightning cuts on the barrel. They have lightning cuts under this part of the handguard, and there's a lot of, speculations about it, and it was a huge reported issue, and they couldn't continue to produce this rifle. I think this production only lasted 3 years. I think it went from 44 to 47, if I am correct. And they're just cool. I've never encountered the Wandering Zero, but a lot of people have. So let's go into the rifle details. This one is a 1944 dated ROF, and it's a Lee Enfield bolt action. This one's especially cool. It has original green paint on it from when it was produced. They painted these things green for 2 reasons. Well, one main reason, which was to help with rust. The paint would add another layer of protection against rust, and the other reason is camouflage. It's green. You're in a jungle. What's around you? Green. So just some cool little facts there. And got your safety right here. You got a dead trigger, and that's on fire. To decock the bolt safely, you can pull the trigger and push this forward, or you can pull the trigger and let this slide. So they're just cool rifles. They have adjustable sights, ladder sights that go up to 800 meters or yards. And here's your your mag release. Sorry. Oh, I'll actually show you the bolt release first. The bolt release, you have to flip that ladder up, and then you press this down, let it come up and hit that bolt, and then you can take your bolt out. So that's just a pretty cool little thing. And these are just really cool little carbines from World War II and post-World War II. And you see this green paint, it's on a lot of parts. It's on the mag especially, your bolt cocking piece, trigger, it's on the butt plate. You can see traces even on the end cap. On your bands, it's really, really cool. But that aside, they also took, and another improvement from the number 4 rifles is they put a rubber butt plate on the back to help mitigate the recoil. At this point, it's not mitigated anymore because that rubber has turned completely solid, and basically it feels like a rock against your shoulder, but that's besides the point. This is the later BSA manufacturer. This is like I said, BSA, and the way to tell, you see M47 stamped all over the rifle. This is a 1945. It's hard to see, but you see M47 there. You see it right there, and it's all over. But this is a really cool, another cool piece. Got your safety in the same spot. The only two things they changed was the bolt size, the size of the, like, if you can tell, that's a huge hole compared to this one. And like I said, the cap, the metal cap on the stock. And you got your bayonet lug here, and they're just really fun. I really enjoy shooting these rifles. Same thing with the mag release too. And just really fun little rifles to have, in my opinion at least. And sling's original. This would be correct sling for this rifle. And these are two barrel covers for the end, and I just saw them. I thought they were cool, so I picked them up. And here's some original ammo in a stripper clip for it. And let's load it up and take it out to the range. It's 303 British, all Enfields. That's their caliber, at least. I'm pretty positive about that one. Forgot to mention, these seem to like the 174 grain bullet. 303. They don't do as well with the 150 grain PPU. So I don't know what causes that, but it's just they like the 174 grain, so that's what I buy. It's the same price, so might as well get what's accurate. Alright, so now that we're loaded up, let's take it out to the range and shoot some rounds through it. Here's a sight picture for you guys, and there's a lot of adjustability on these. I'll flip up the rear sight now. And here's the sight picture with the rear sight flipped up. thank you guys for watching. And there's one takeaway from today's video. It's that the Wandering Zero is BS and that these are really awesome rifles. Thank you guys.